Hello team and welcome to a new week. We're going to start this week off by having a look at some of the smaller quest lines and then working towards the bigger one that we need to be doing at the moment, which is the one for the, oh, what is the name of that temple? Temple of the Gales. Sorry, my brain collapsed for 2 seconds. So we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is run some errands for Wreath. Then we're going to go and talk to hopefully Einar about the floating relic, hopefully, and then we're going to head to Bahari and we're going to do some fishing to find the messages in a bottle. So these are all reasonably short quest lines, so hopefully we can get them all done pretty quickly. Let's see how we go. First things first, gardening and to the farm to feed the animals. Okay, let's collect all the stuff. Yay, level 5. Amazing. Right, and we'll water what's here. We're not going to, well actually, we might go away. Plant the seeds that we've got. I'm not going to go out of my way to plant any other seeds at the moment. Let's just water so we can get all the little jobs done before we head away. Okay, and we'll water our chair. Fantastic. All right, so repair our gear. And I don't know why she's walking like that. There she goes. And head to the farm. Lifelong companions. You have an animal that has reached retirement. So we've had someone venerate. That's a little bit sad. What are we going to feed? So I specifically bought those with me to be able to feed. But if we've got a venerated animal, we may not need those. Also too, we went and did our Zaki coins in the last episode, so we'll open those once we have done this collection. So we're going to need to breed, which we'll do that in a moment. Creature comforts, 100% happiness. Amazing. Alright, now I'm not going to feed that one because there's no point. She's venerated. We get nothing more from her. Now, from memory, we should still have an animal around in our pen for the babies. But we also need to make a baby. Something. So it's going to be a pecky because that's what we've got more than 2 of. Here he is, little trufflet. Fantastic. Let it pat. Now we're going to make a baby, but we're going to need to feed it. So we get some carrots. Put those in our bag. All right, so this is how we make a baby. So we've got a breeding table here. When you come up to it, you click on it and it shows you all of the animals. So these two can't breed. This one is a baby. That's why. This one has venerated, so we can't use that. So we come in here, we can have a look at what their traits are, and is this something that so we definitely want to use this one. Now, who are we going to breed her with? I would sort of say this one. They both have a fast metabolism. They're both precocious, but I think putting those two together would be a good mix. Let's see what we get. So precocious, gourmand, harlequin feathers, and iridescent. Amazing. Look at that. We are so lucky to be getting these really interesting coloured ones. I'm going to call this one Eri 2 because the other Eri is about to go into retirement. Oh, come on, carrots, you can do better than that. There we go. And we've reached level 5 in our farming now as well. Fantastic. Now we do need to breed possibly more than one. Let's have a look at our weeklies. So first we'll have a look at our daily. We can't get these two, Grumpy Rockhopper and Amber Mantis. They're both from areas that we haven't been into as yet. So that will need to wait. Hopefully I will be able to get the last one. This is about to finish today or tomorrow. So hopefully we will be able to get through to this last one. Cross your fingers for me. Okay. I don't know why she's leaning over like that. It's a bit weird. Anyway, so we've got another baby in here now. So we've got the 2 babies. We were gonna look at our weekly. My apologies. So the weekly hasn't rolled over yet? Or did I do mine late? I did mine late. Okay. I must have missed this on the last week. So I've done it today, but it was too late. That's okay. So we don't have anything additional we need to do for our weekly, which is good. We'll go see Nao.
Great day for a run.
I was just doing that. Sounds like a good time.
Huh.
Little more room.
I'm always here to help.
Okay. Fantastic. So let's head back home. We will quickly open our Pokeballs, or the balls that you get from doing trading your coins in, and I'm hoping there'll be some seeds in there, which is one of the reasons why we didn't plant everything. Oh, we got a plushie. We got some dispel arrows. Oh, a nice set of lights. Some slowdown arrows. Some flow wood. Some standard smoke bombs. Some standard arrows. And some glowworms. Interesting. Bedroom. Do we need some fertilizer? Oh, am I going to get the worm farm? I'll be so excited if I get the worm farm. All right, let's go see what we can do with some of this stuff. So we've got hanging lights. Where are we going to use the hanging lights? They're very pretty. Let's put them up over here. I think they're so cute. And we have another plushie, which we will put down here. Everything else we got was a consumable. All right. We can put that. Oh, we don't have a recipe for flowwood yet? Okay. That is all right. We can get the recipe for flowwood shortly, or we just sell it. Okay, what can we sell? We need to try and get ourselves to 25,000 is what we're working towards at the moment. And that is so that we can get our backpack. So we'll just sell all of this off. Yep, we don't have to cook at the moment as part of our quest lines. Got my fishing hook. I think that's everything we need to get rid of for now. Now, the other thing that I did is I put out all of, I don't like the way she's running. I put out all of the chests that we have achieved so far within the game. So we've actually achieved a fair bit. They're all from different areas. This is from doing the fire Temple of the Flames. This is from doing the Magi Markets. These ones, I believe, or it might be those three over there. I think we got 4 from when we were doing the Temple of the Waves. So yeah, so that's where they've all come from. All right, that's everything we need to do here. Let's head into town. Okay, so here we are in Kilima. We've got some arrows above us. These are the people that we need for the errands. And we also need to see Badger at the farm. So let's start on the left. Susanna's just coming in. What did we just see? Let's see if we can get this. Oh, we can. We are talking about needing to make money, so that's a good way to get started. So we don't need stone because we can get stone at home. Alright, where is Hussein gone? He went past us, we didn't even see.
I don't have time for this.
It's okay, Grumpy, we don't have time for you either.
Huh. Oh. Is that all?
Okay, one down. Let's go see Isha. Now, while we're here, we need to, it is a new week as I mentioned, so we need to look at the board and get the weekly wants. Okay, now eventually we need to start thinking about who our chef is going to be. And it would normally be someone we're a little bit higher on a friendship line with. So yes, we'll think about that shortly. I mean, Gina's the most logical person because most of the quest lines that we're doing at the moment deal with her, so she's easy to build a friendship with. But all we have to do to start building that friendship is to basically start giving people whatever it is that they want for their literal weekly wants. So yeah, that's what we need to kind of think about, how that's going to look. So to me, looking at the things that we need to give out can be a little bit hard, some of these things to actually get. So who would we be friends with? It would probably be someone that we could either cook for, or that would prefer to have like bugs or fish, things that are a little bit easier to get our hands on. So something like that. So we could, you know, work and see if Hidori wants to be our ship down the track. Isha's stuff's very, very hard. Eloise possibly, but she wants some bugs and bits and pieces that are hard to get. Not that hard to get stuff, you know, doesn't make it a worthwhile endeavour. It's just if it's a little bit easier to get. So someone like Shane could even be good as a ship. He just wants some mushroom soup, which we've already got in our backpack. So we could give him some if we find him anywhere. Things like that. So it just makes it a bit easier. So you start working through those weekly wants. If you can give all 4, it definitely gives you a huge boost. And that's your goal, is to try and do all 4. I know we were going to Isha, but now we're going to Nao. Did we need Eloise as well? No, not at this point.
Oh, can I help you? Oh. Huh. Oh. What?
Okay. New loot. I thought we were continuing. Okay. So we've just got a new quest instead of doing the other quest. All right. That will happen sometimes.
Oh.
Okay.
You
More
want to learn about
pickles.
farming? Ask my dad.
More pickles. Okay, let's go see Badger while we're over here. So we didn't even make it to Isha after all of that.
Why, hello there.
So hopefully this is the worm farm and it's not too expensive.
Ah.
Cedar. That's what we wanted actually, not the worm farm, isn't it? Alright. Do we want another plot? Not just now. Not until we've actually got seeds. So we'd get some seeds here because we bought the cedar. Amazing.
Huh? Call me an orange, because I'll see you around.
See you around. Okay, let's go see Isha. That will hopefully finish this, well, it won't finish this quest line. We'll have to report back to Wreath, no doubt. Isha's up on the balcony. Oh, no steps. How do I get up? Come on. There we go.
Oh, what is it?
Soggy newspaper. Oh, this looks like another quest line. Every time we talk to somebody, we get a new quest line. Okay. Update to the quest that we're doing.
Mind your manners.
Alright, so deliver the goods to a shearer who is away fishing at the moment, so we're going to go back over towards the farm. Okay. So sometimes these quests definitely have a fair bit of back and forth involved in them,
Good to see you.
but we get there in the end.
Ooh.
To be honest, he seems stressed. So that's that one completed, and we got some eggs and we got some garlic. Amazing.
Make the most of each day.
Fantastic. All right, so that's that one done. What have we got next? We have got the floating relic. Oh, there's a little flow tree here. Let's give this a tap. And if somebody comes along and cuts that down, we will get a share of it. Nice. Hello. Are we going to cut this down? Fantastic. I need to go and see Einar. Where are you going? You off? Okay. Aren't they down by the waterfront? Are they the ones we normally get with the lure? So Mega was saying he needs a garden mantis, which is an uncommon bug, and he wasn't sure where to get them. They are all running into the walls. They are all over the map, but all of the animals have a place that they prefer to hang out. So sometimes it's working out what that is.
Conversation?
Now, this is not saying about the lure.
Farewell.
Bring the relic to someone who might be interested. Now, what is this? Oh, look. Started another quest line. That's what I get for being nosy. From memory, there was something. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that was an easy enough one. Now, we're still trying to find the person who... I'm going to say maybe Zaki? Floating relic. Did you find your mantis? Let's see if Zaki...
Try not to break stuff.
Nope, not him either.
See you around.
Okay, let's get our daily item. Is Sifu here?
Welcome back.
Oh, another quest line.
I'm starved.
Okay. Who else might be interested in this floating relic? I want to fish Shane to give him the suit anyway, but let's just bite the bullet and see what Hadori's quest line is.
What?
Prison. So he's obviously not the person that we need for this either. Okay, that was easy enough.
Yep.
Shane. Okay.
The dragon is everywhere you look. Make sure you take time to
Alright,
enjoy
we're
the
not
moment.
having much luck with finding out who this belongs to. So what we're going to do, just for the sake of time, is we're going to head through to Bahari because we need to fish and find this message in a bottle. Now, do you want to meet us over there, Mega? We're going to go to Bahari and fish at the dock. Cool. So we're going to use the travel board. Yes, this costs money. I know it's not my favorite thing, but all right, so we need to go to the lighthouse to do the message in a bottle. So that is this way. Are you coming, Mega? Or are you doing your own thing? Ah. So the lighthouse is over here. We are going to jump from here and we are going to glide across and we're going to pick up bits and pieces along the way. So unopened oysters are really good to get because there is a quest line that actually needs them. So they become very, very handy down the track when we're trying to see if we can find a specific stone inside the oysters. So just keep looking around. Someone call out a flow tree, did you say? Flow tree outside. Be up the top. Let's spout up. So we haven't really used the water spouts a lot within the game so far, but what we're going to do is we're going to jump on this one and we're going to go up towards the lighthouse. So go as high as it will let you go, then hit your space bar, and then your directional key. You don't have to hold the space bar down, it will automatically move for you. Oh, there it is. We're going to cut it down. I don't know where the other person is, but they've already tapped it. There was a blue bar at the bottom you might have seen. Oh, this might be a bit of a mission for us. We might not be able to get this on our own. Keep going, don't give up. Where that bottom line is, that's what we're watching. As long as that keeps going down, it doesn't matter that it rebounds a little bit. Come on, we're getting there. If we had a third person, this would be easy. Life's not meant to be easy. Nearly there. Almost. Keep going. Ooh, not what we're here for, but definitely worth it. Oh, we got an amber fossil as well. Amazing. That is so good. Alright, so we are going to go down the back. Probably needed the layer down than where we are at the moment. It's alright, we can glide. And we need to fish off this pier that is down here. Okay, now you can drop, but you need to go like this. You need to actually float prior to hitting the ground, otherwise you will actually be classed as dying, even though we don't die, but it'll reset you back to the top again because you technically died, and reset. So you've got to make sure you glide a little bit before you hit the ground. Now what I'm doing here is I'm actually looking for some messages in a bottle. So they will come up. It's no bait. This is a fish. Little sardine. That is okay. Was there any other nodes that we saw? There's a chest here as well, which we will collect even though we're not doing our chest run at the moment because it's a very obvious chest. Sardine. I don't think I've had a sardine before either. Mega's getting a very big fish. What's that, Mega? Barracuda. Nice. Oh! Fell off. As said, reset. Right. What did we get in the chest? 5 unopened oysters. Nice. Yeah. I know it'll be there when we come back, but it's not something any new player needs to know because they're going to find it just by doing their normal job. It's not hidden somewhere. Where are my messages in a bottle? Did you fall through as well? Bahari bass. Come on, messages. Another Bahari bass. I am not having a lot of luck with my quests today, but we did just get level 4 fishing, so that's a bonus. Oh, Mega's getting a waterlogged chest. Bahari bass. Message in a bottle quest. That's a fun quest line. Not sure why we're not getting the messages in a bottle. I accidentally flew off the edge of the water. Not yet. Okay. Don't know whether we just call this one a no-go for today as well. We're just not getting any luck at all. Getting lots of fish that we can cook, which is good, but it's not what we're here for, really. Oh no. What is this thing? Barracuda. Barracuda. I don't know if I've had a star quality crab before. Right, I think we're going to need to call this a bust for today, as we are running a bit longer than what we would normally do. I'll do one more. I'm going to try and see if it's supposed to be with a worm, and if I get a bottle on this first one, I'm going to be really upset. After we've fished all of these nodes, if I'm actually supposed to be using a worm. blue marlin. My first rare fish. And it's not just a little fish, it's a big fish. Okay, now we're going to do one more. Fishing can be a little bit boring, but it does get very addictive once you start catching interesting things. So remember, when you're fishing, you hold it down to bring it in. If the fish jumps outside the line like that, you take your finger off the button and then push it back down again once it goes back into the green. Otherwise you may lose the fish, especially when you're not used to fishing. Right, this is definitely my last one. Finger off, back on, finger off, back on, finger off, back on, finger off, back on. Now while we're here, I'm just going to point out once again, there is another chest over here, which we will go and get when we do our video on where to find all of the chests in Bahari. That is me for now. I am about to head back home again. There should be a travel board around here somewhere, which you can see by the horseshoe at the top of the screen. I thank you all for tuning in. Sorry we were not able to find what we needed to find, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good night.